Story 20 of our Bible cloth, building of the tabernacle. You know, after the Israelites worshiped the golden calf, God decided that they needed a tabernacle, a place to meet, a place to come and to worship. So he instructed Moses to build this tabernacle in a very detailed fashion. And he also laid upon the Israelites' hearts to give, to contribute financially, if you will, through giving of wood and the metals, the precious metals, the jewelry that they melted down and they used to build this tabernacle. The walls for the tent were constructed of wood, but they were covered with gold. And the coverings of the tent was made from animal skins. And the tent was divided into two rooms, two spaces. One was called the Holy Place, and one was called the Holy of Holies. And we're going to talk about the difference in just a second. There were candles in this room that was a symbol of God's presence, because he is the light of the world, you see. And the altar of incense kind of reminded them to pray daily. So it was a beautiful picture of worship, if you will. Well, the Holy of Holies was separated from the holy place by this big curtain. And inside was a box made of a special type of wood, and it was overlaid with gold. And inside that box were the 10 Commandments. And also there was manna in this box, which God gave to feed the people daily. And I think that was a sign to them also that God feeds us daily through worship, through his word, through being with other Christians. It was a neat thing that was going on in the life of the Israelites in the building of this tabernacle. Now later on, Aaron's staff was placed in this box. And we'll talk about that a little later too. So the covering of this box was called the mercy seat. And it was a place where God met with the high priest, and he reminded them of God's holiness. And once a year, the priest would come and he would offer a sacrifice that substituted for all the sins of the people. Because you see, at that time, God had not sent his son Jesus to die for us, to be that substitute for our sin. And this is what all of these stories are, a combination of a journey that pointed to the cross where Jesus died for you and for me. Now, how do these stories of the golden calf and the tabernacle relate to the coming of Jesus? We're going to see as we continue through our story cloth. See you next time.